I don't know if, well, here's the announcement. Here we go. Liz Riles and her super huge, big announcement on his morning crew this morning.
I'm in the car with my daughter, and she says, oh, by the way, we're expecting. And then she calls me a couple of days later, and she says, well, she FaceTimed me and said, do you want to see the pictures of the ultrasound? I was like, yeah, okay, so let's see them. She shows me, and I said, is that two babies?
Twins? Twins! Congratulations, Liz!
What?
Twin grandbabies!
We get twins, and I don't have to carry them. Yay!
Oh.
Wow. This is wild.
Gender reveals for this one?
Yes, we're planning a gender reveal right now. I would love a boy and a girl.
Oh, really?
I think that would be so much fun.
They'll be identical.
No, they're fraternal.
They'll be identical.
No,
Okay.
we know. We can tell.
Oh, you already know that?
Well,
Okay.
from the ultrasound, you can see.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know these things.
But they can be 2 girls, 2 boys, or one of each.
Okay.
That's what I think. But we have no idea. Even though there are twins in the family on both sides, we have no idea what to do.
Wow.
We have no idea. What do we need? What do we do? How do you keep them both asleep at that
Feel
same
like
time?
an uncle.
You know, we're going to need extra reinforcements.
You will. Lots of diapers.
Oh, my goodness. Lots
bottles.
of people to rock, to
Oh,
love.
man. Need more hands?
Oh, my goodness.
She's going to be over there all the time. Congratulations,
Yeah, I am.
Mama Liz.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Cooper, the coolest kid in town. It's Robin Liz, his morning crew on his radio. When we first met Cooper, 8 years old, and he gave up snacks. Cooper's like, we're going to give up snacks. And I'll tell you why. Because Friendraiser was happening at the time, and Cooper is asking Mom, hey, Mom, can we support his radio? And Mom's like, sweetheart, baby, I wish we could right now. We just can't afford it. And so Cooper looked at Mom and said, I'll give up my snacks. And then that's when he started giving to his radio.
Touched our hearts, and then Mom was inspired, and they've given, and they've done a lot in their lives since then, like started a 501c3. I mean, just really helping the community. So I get a text from Cooper's mom, Teresa, this morning, and she said, April 5th, which is the first day of our spring fundraiser, she said, that's Cooper's birthday.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday, Coop.
He's 10 years old, and he is really excited that Friendraiser is starting on his birthday. She said a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, he didn't get a birthday party because, pandemic.
Yeah.
And then didn't get one last year. He had an accident on his dirt bike. It was pretty bad. So they had to wait. And they had planned on doing a really big celebration this year, but Cooper said, nope, I just want us to increase our monthly giving to his radio.
Cooper.
This kid.
Oh, man.
I love him so much.
Through the heart of a child. Right. And we're raising the operational support for his radio next week. It starts on Tuesday. We're going to do it in 4 days. And Cooper's already wanted to do more.
I mean, we're going to be celebrating right along with Cooper. He's celebrating along with us, giving up a birthday party at 10 years old.
That's cool.
So that he can help, because he knows the importance of having his radio in his life and the life of his family.
Now, I want to do what Cooper's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you give to his radio. If not, I ask you to consider. As a matter of fact, it starts next week, but the day and age we're living in. We need a huge jump start for next week. Cooper's going to help do that. How about you? Give your gift right now. Don't have to wait till Tuesday next week. Go ahead and give it right now. HisRadio.com. You can give on the My His Radio app. You can do it in honor of Cooper, coolest kid in town. He's turning 10 next week on the first day of our Friendraiser. Oh, by the way, if it will help, we'll just send you the link. So text the word GIVE to 800-447-7234. And thank you so much for the support.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Gonna have to track with me here. There's this guy, and his name is Michael, and he has this good friend who needs a kidney. He's thinking, I've got one. Maybe it'll work. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. So here's what Michael did. His kidney's not a match, but he came up with a way to make this work. So here's what he did. Michael actually donated his kidney to Heather. Heather needed one. Her twin sister, Stacy, was able to give her kidney to Ramirez. And now his son-in-law, Thomas, donated a kidney to Chris, whose father, David, donated his kidney to Barbara, whose daughter, Lisa, donated her kidney to Michael's friend, Kaylin. Wow.
I've heard of a prayer chain, never a kidney chain.
That's 10 people.
It's 10 people.
It's like Michael wanted to do something for his friend. It's like Kaylin needs a kidney. I want, but it's not a match. So how can we make this work? And this plan came together, and wow.
And this hospital where this happened, they have this happen quite often. First time I've ever heard of it in my life, but they said it's not normally a 10-person chain. It might be 4, 5, 6 is the most they've ever had, but it was just one person who wasn't a match but wanted to help their friend, matched with someone else and said, well, let's get this thing off the ground. And so teams of doctors were there. I mean, it took place over, I guess, a couple of days to a week. And all of these people's lives were saved. And think of the change in their family as well. It's incredible.
Yeah, isn't it, though? Yeah. That's amazing. So way to go, Michael, for setting all that up.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So Cassidy, do you say her last name is Kearney?
I think so. Cerny or Kearney.
Okay, so it's Cassidy.
Yeah.
She became an overnight sensation because she's a cheerleader. The basketball got stuck on the back of the backboard. Crazy, right?
Couldn't get it out.
I don't know if you've ever played basketball, but the ball can get stuck back there, and you're like, how are you going to get this thing down? So she steps on the shoulders of another male cheerleader, and then she's able to reach the basketball and get it down, and all of a sudden becomes an overnight sensation, and then something cool happened.
Yeah, so she does this. It goes everywhere. Everybody's talking about Cassidy, and somebody takes notice. It's a sports apparel company, and they're trying to get their name out there. Why not team up with the girl that's going viral? And they've signed her to a contract.
Yeah. So the image of how she took that basketball down is now on a T-shirt.
And probably sweatshirts and
the
hats.
Cheerleader saves the day is the T-shirt now, and it's her getting the basketball out of the rim.
And I like this because very rarely do cheerleaders get to sign on with a company like this. So go
right?
Cheerleaders,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, so
yes.
Come on.
Okay. All right. I was never a cheerleader.
I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Yes.
No,
okay.
no.
Save the day.
Not anymore.
Save the day.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So what helps you with your mental health? It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. I'll tell you what helps me: exercise. I love to exercise. I love to get out and run and cycle and do that kind of stuff. And since I'm on the other side of the major surgery I had about a year ago, I'm feel like I'm getting back.
Yeah.
Which is so good. You know what I just read? That cooking classes are helping a lot of people.
They are, because, if that's your passion or something that you're interested in, anytime you can kind of put your focus somewhere else and it distracts you from whatever's going on in your life, it really can help.
7-week cooking class some people have taken, and it's really helped them, which is amazing. They say if you do a 90-minute cooking class for 7 weeks, it helps the mental health. I never thought of that.
Well,
I mean, I should learn because I can burn toast.
But you know what? If it's not something that you enjoy doing, I would say you need to take a different type of class.
Okay, for me, I like to do cycling and running, and that helps me. That's not a class, but what do you do?
Well, I would like to. I haven't done it yet. My dad was a photographer, and I love photography. I just haven't set aside the time to do it. So that's what I would like to take, is because I don't understand f-stop, aperture. I don't understand all of these things that have to do with photography. So that's what I want to know. How to take pictures of people.
I have smartphone. I just pointed at a person.
But no. Okay.
And then I hit,
But you take that and you try to blow that up. Don't take a picture of me.
I am.
Don't. No.
Smile. Wow, that looks great.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Kim's along with us at 800-447-7234. What's up there, Kim?
I think we need a class on how to say no and not feel bad about it. We take on too much, and we need to say no sometimes.
I so get you, because I've been learning to say no, and I've said it more often, but then recently I've started saying yes to things I need to say no to.
No!
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's freeing to be able to say no. Not to everything, but don't overextend yourself.
That's what happens. It dips into family time and all that other stuff. At least for me. I don't know about you, but at least for me. How about you, Lucy? What's up?
How to distinguish between Best Buy and used by dates, and how long after it says Best Buy can you still keep it. And that one I say for my daughter who says, Best Buy, do you think I should go ahead and throw it away? I don't know. What does it smell like?
100%.
Smell it, right?
100%. If it's chicken, Best Buy the date. But milk, I let it go about 6 days.
Yeah, just don't let it come out in clumps.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
When the kids were little and you get up on Christmas morning or their birthdays, maybe they got Legos or Transformers, something like that, they end up playing with the box and you look around and you're like, wait, I just spent and
Come on.
Why are you playing with the box?
Every time.
Dad goes on social media over, the last week or so, taking his kids to Disney, spent thousands and thousands of dollars, saved forever to come up with the money to take his family to Disney.
And?
They ended up playing on the playground at Epcot.
And that's it?
And that's it. That's where they had the most joy.
That's great.
It is. I mean, they had to get into Epcot, but you wonder, would they have been just as happy going to the local park or going to McDonald's and playing on the playground there?
Buying a box.
Kind of. There was a grandma that also had posted, took the kids to Walt Disney, and all the one little girl, one of her granddaughters wanted to do was play in the pool. So the following year, grandma took that granddaughter to a really nice hotel.
With a pool.
And they stayed in the pool.
There you go.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I cannot wait. Can't wait to see your face when you get the call next Tuesday. Tuesday at 7, when you find out that you won Vacay Your Way on His Radio.
It's going to be so much fun. And you've got 8 days to kind of dream about where you want to go on vacation.
But time is running out to pre-register. I mean, it's coming up real quick to pre-register.
It is. You can pre-register right now. You're like, okay, do I need to wait until April 5th when the spring fundraiser starts?
Nope.
Do it now.
Now.
Yeah. So you can get in on Vacay Your Way. And what we're looking for is just you to come alongside us and help us share the hope that is Jesus. That is the ministry of His Radio. We're listener supported. So we really do count on you to help us keep this ministry going. And as a way to say thanks, it's a Vacay Your Way.
We're giving away on Tuesday next week, 7 o'clock. So 2 ways to enter. Just call on Tuesday. We'll get you registered. No problem. No gift required. But if you believe in the ministry of His Radio, you want to give a gift, do it now before time runs out to pre-register. So here's a couple of ways to do it. HisRadio.com, the website, HisRadio.com. You'll see Vacay Your Way right there. If you have the app open right now and you're listening through the app, just tap Giving on the app, and you'll get pre-registered that way. Or if it's better for you, we'll send you the link directly. Just text the word GIVE to 800-447-7234. That's just one word, no emojis, nothing else. The word GIVE to 800-447-7234, and then you're on your way to winning Vacay Your Way.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There was quite the interesting thing that was trying to make its way inside the hair salon. They're like, no way, call cops, close the door quickly. Thankfully, the receptionist stopped this from coming in.
What was it?
It was not a customer anybody would ever want. In a mountain lion.
Oh.
A mountain lion.
He just needed a trim.
Yeah, right?
What?
Mountain lion was going to go right into the hair salon. I mean, the door was open. They're like, I mean, that was quick thinking on the receptionist's part.
It really was.
Because that could have been really bad. So they called the police. The police came out. The mountain lion was gone, but it made its way to a shopping center. Tried to get into another place.
Oh my God. What?
It's like, I can't get my hair cut. Let me go get some liquid. I don't know. So anyway, they wound up catching the mountain lion. They sedated it, so they were able to bring it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you'd want to sedate this guy.
Nowhere near any shopping plazas, way out in the middle of nowhere.
I wonder why the hair salon, because, sometimes you'll go into a hair salon and you smell the color, the perm activators and all this stuff. I wouldn't think it would draw out an animal.
I know, right?
Maybe it was break time.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Let me tell you about somebody who is hoping, and that is Kenna. Kenna said, I have experienced some devastating losses, and challenges. And when she turns on to his radio, she's like, okay, I find a little bit of hope and peace, even if it's just for a moment. I know I'm going to make it. And I'm thinking, you help make that possible for Kenna in her life. Being a listener-supported, community-supported radio station, donations that come in to this station makes that possible for Kenna. I'm just filled with gratitude today, you know?
Yeah, and there's other Kennas that are waiting to hear that message of hope. And maybe it's in 6 months or a year that they're going to be going through something and think, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then maybe accidentally, in quotes, stumble upon his radio and get that message of hope. You have the opportunity to share that message right now.
Friendraiser is next week. It begins on Tuesday. I mean, it's just a little more than a week away, a week and a day away. And we're raising the operational budget for the station. So here's the thing. You can help his radio have a huge jumpstart next week with your gift this morning. Seriously, it's going to make an impact in somebody's life, just like Kenna. So give your gift this morning at 800-447-7234. Text the word GIVE to that number, 800-447-7234. You can go online to hisradio.com, or even if you're listening on the app this morning, just tap to give on the My His Radio app.